Ready? I'd like to open the May 4th, 2016 Dudley Water and Sewer Commission meeting to order at 6:30 p.m. First on the agenda is approval of minutes of 4/6/2016. We can take a minute to review those minutes.
Chairman, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Down at the approval wording for the warrants,
Yes.
it says after discussion, I made a motion to spend $100,000 to replace the pumps. I didn't make that. It wasn't me that made that motion.
Oh, then you that made it? Okay.
I voted against it.
No, I knew you voted against it, but I thought you had started the discussion, and then we went back to where the money was coming from, and then there was another discussion of where the money was coming from. Was it Scott?
Yeah.
Lakeview Ave is not that high. It's not $100,000, is it, John? Excuse me? Lakeview Ave was not as high as $100,000.
No, but
Yeah.
there was two generators. Was
Two
for
generators, right, yeah.
Luther
Right.
and Wakeview.
Luther and Lakeview, yeah.
Oh, you're right. I wrote, well, all right.
We had it somewhere.
See, I wrote everyone voted for the amount, and then I wrote afterwards where we were taking the money from, and
Oh,
then
okay, yeah.
3 in favor, 1 opposed.
You had
But
96,
I'll have to go back and
96,000.
watch.
Yeah, yeah,
That's why you rounded off to 100 to cover.
right.
Yeah.
Any ins and outs?
Yeah, to go with new equipment versus rebuild.
Rebuilds, right.
Right,
Who-
okay.
Tom, who did you think it was? Scott?
Scott, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, if
I
you
know
look
I
at-
seconded it.
If you look at the minutes of the meeting, Scott wasn't here.
Yeah, Scott was in
It
here.
was, I mean, I was in favor, but I...
I know I was in favor. I know, I'm pretty sure
It was Dan. Dan was sitting on my side, right? No, Dan would have been here.
Dan would have been here. I was next to you, so I made the motion.
You made the motion.
I made the motion.
You made the motion, and
Jay must have seconded.
Make a motion to approve the minutes with the amendment. I'll second it, Mr. Chairman.
Motion made and second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Unanimous. Next on the agenda, David Inham? Inman? Okay.
Inman, yeah.
Inman, okay. Tyne Water Sewer, 3rd and George.
Correct.
If you want to come up and, you have a
sorry,
plot
we
plan
have a
or,
table here.
what's that?
I was looking to purchase a piece of land on
Okay,
3rd.
okay,
So I just had to get approved to tie into the water and sewer.
okay. Do we have?
So this is existing here.
Okay, here's George Street, 3rd Street, okay.
Correct, you
Yep, yep.
split it. So I was gonna I'm buying this piece. Yeah.
Mhm.
There is water and sewer on Third Ave. We have to tie into
There's
that.
water and sewer on 3rd Ave, okay.
Correct.
Do they tie back to that between Brandon and George?
Excuse me?
Do they tie in between
Yes.
Brandon and
Yeah,
George?
so it's just the Marty,
It's
yeah.
looped together?
Yep.
And you
That
know,
was 2nd Ave, I think, right? No, actually,
Excuse me?
never mind, I'm sorry, I was thinking something different.
you're okay, direction of pitch?
Yep,
Set
it's gonna go,
the-
it's gonna flow
Yeah.
towards,
I've got some concerns about that, the piece of property going in there.
One of the abutters
Uh-huh.
to
Oh, yeah,
that.
can I get the plan, please?
Sure.
the flow will go towards Brandon Road for sewer.
Towards Brandon
Okay.
Road.
So here's George Street, here's
Okay.
3rd Ave, I'm assuming.
George, where's Fourth Ave over here? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this Third Ave, is this Third Ave over here?
3rd Ave's right
This
here.
is Third
Third
Ave.
Ave,
Third
yeah.
Ave, okay.
4th would be up
Fourth
here,
would be up here.
4th would be up here, yep.
Fourth Ave. And where's George?
Right here, right here.
That's George Street.
Mhm.
And where's this piece, where's the house gonna go? What are you planning to do on this house over here?
So it'll be like right here.
Okay.
So the driveway will be on 3rd.
Drive would be off of 3rd Ave, yeah.
Drive down Third Ave?
Yep.
The concern I have in a butter and the way the property initially set up, I own, I'll show you my plan over here, okay?
Mhm.
My aunt is a surveyor, she passed away.
Okay.
This is 4th Ave, I own this house over here.
Mhm.
This is 3rd Ave, this is George Street.
Mhm.
Nancy and Norman Lamoureux own this piece of property over here.
Mhm.
I own this piece of property here.
Mhm.
I own this piece of property over here. I believe Lamoureux owns all that's over here. So it's left, it's 80-foot frontage
Mhm.
by 200 feet. Am I right on that?
It's 180 feet on Third,
How do you pick 180?
because I got it resurveyed.
You don't have 180.
They-
You can't. You cannot have 180 feet.
That has nothing to do with us.
Right.
I'm telling you right now.
Yes,
The
Mr.
reason-
Sir.
the reason-
We're not in the, we're not in the zoning board.
It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
Right.
us.
If it's a buildable lot
It's
by
a
the
buildable
Dudley,
lot. I already checked.
by the Dudley Building
I'm
Committee.
gonna, I'll show you then, okay?
That's
This is
code
our
enforcement,
John.
John.
Property over
Right.
here.
This
This,
if it's a
Is
building
our
building lot,
property-
residential
This is
15.
not-
That's what they're asking,
Property.
water and sewer, we're giving work, okay?
you have
And that
80
they
feet
have to go
right
to the
there by
department.
200 feet.
Pass
No,
this
they
out.
have 180 feet, it's right there. This is a survey plan,
Mhm.
so 180 feet, she
That
just
might
sold
be
this
what
house.
every-
Yeah, 184 by,
Okay, I just want to explain something. If this land comes this far, the water and sewer from this house goes off of this property this way.
Okay?
Or the water line is over here,
so actually it goes through his property.
yes.
If you, well, it would be your property.
Right, but this, the water line and the sewer line come off of Third Ave, on the Third Ave.
Yep,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the house that yeah, goes out the back.
Right.
I understand, if I can't see, I
I
cannot see
I
where
think I
180
just got
feet is
fixed
from. I just-
Right in.
I don't know,
There's
that's
a
all I
piece of
know.
line.
When I saw that,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
What
So-
are you gonna build, a one family or?
Single, looks like a single family home.
Okay.
A split level,
Yep.
3-bedroom, single family,
It's gonna be facing like sideways, like now?
facing Third Street. Nope, it has enough room to face Third Street.
So the house will sit relatively like this. He has a driveway, right, yeah. House faces this way, towards Third Ave, Third Street, whatever.
Something, I'm not, okay, I have to talk to someone
Yeah,
else,
no,
but.
that's,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
that's not
understand,
their
I'm gonna talk to
department.
David right now, but something's wrong along the way, I'll show you why.
Okay.
The zoning or David, the
This
zoning
this
board
is
or
done,
Yeah,
this is
the
doing it,
planning
David,
board.
okay?
Yeah, they were just wondering-
I'm looking to purchase it, so I just needed the approval for the.
Yeah,
water,
I mean,
so
as
that's
far
all
as we're
we do.
concerned,
That's
that
all I'm
would be
doing here.
code enforcement, you know,
Building inspector will
Yeah.
building
handle that.
inspector has to go over that. I mean, obviously, this is a surveyed plan,
Because
so
he'll need a
it's-
surveyed plan to make
Right.
sure. it
Who's the
meets-
surveyor on this?
Yeah, you have to talk to the person that owns the property.
property,
They gave me a copy of that.
so,
That's interesting.
right, it's up to the board.
regardless,
Okay.
what is the board's discretion as far as giving permission to Mr. Inman?
Inman, yeah.
Inman, okay, Inman.
Missed a letter in there, that's all.
Oh, live there, or you just-
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion, we give Mr. Inman approval to tie into town,
It's
you know,
understandable.
tie into water and sewer, providing he meets with the superintendent and gets the specifications for material,
Mhm.
and obviously everything.
For a single family,
Yeah,
single
for a
family
single
home.
family home, and everything will depend on the outcome from the building inspector.
Motion made. Is there a second? Any discussion?
I just want to let you gentlemen know that I will not tap the water main until there's a foundation.
Okay,
Because there's so many times that people got, I tap the main, next thing you know.
no
they-
problem.
So when your foundation's up, I'll tap the water main for you.
Okay.
So that way the water service won't be in your driveway
Mhm.
and.
There is a fee
we know that-
there is a fee associated with it.
Yes, we have a
Yeah,
fee
yeah.
that you have to fill out.
It's 4,000 for us, that includes access fee
No,
and
he
the,
told me
well, plus the
Can't do it.
meter and all that, yeah,
It's close to
there's 5,000.
$5,700.
Yeah, right.
Someone can't all do it.
And you'll have to fill out your
Do we
sewer
have a
permit.
copy of this?
Ah.
Maybe I'm getting it?
You're gonna have to call the person for that, I'm not gonna give you
Yeah.
that now.
That'd be Santa.
Yep.
Have
It's-
you been to the planning board yet? Does he
No,
know
I
the
don't
planning
know.
board?
Not
I
from the
already
planning board,
I
no, he
already
just needs
spoke to the
approval from,
buildings.
building
I
inspector,
already talked to the building inspector and sat down with him.
assessor's office, make sure all the taxes
He
are
already
paid,
checked
there's
it
no
all.
liens, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, you can see right here. It's 180 feet from there
Mhm.
to this
There.
point over here, okay?
Correct.
Now, but there's a house sitting over here already.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. All right.
Still frontage. Still frontage.
Still road frontage, yeah.
That's all you need.
Oh, so she-
But anyways, this,
Oh, she made a pie out of it. Oh, that's what she did. She cut the property back.
that's how you get a lot.
Buildable lot, yeah. Motion made, everyone was in favor, yeah, it passed.
You asked
Single
if there was
family.
anything, what, the board, you guys gonna vote?
Yes.
Yeah, they voted.
This is.
No, they asked for comments, I gave them comment to them. I'm tapping them into the foundation.
Third.
Yeah, but on approval, you just have to meet with John.
I just gotta meet with you, okay?
Yeah, okay.
I'll talk to you about the permit, once you get through all this.
So it's 180 by 200
We'll
along.
take care of you,
All right,
okay?
You know, because you have the fee structure for tying in, the
Yep.
Yeah,
the
I
meter
just gave
fee,
them all
et
that.
cetera.
yeah, because they told me I had to get a driveway permit before I could do anything, and you guys
Correct.
get a
But
number,
nothing,
so.
you know, this is contingent on, you know, it being a buildable lot. Then typically,
Right.
Yeah.
once everything goes through, we can get a letter off to the building inspector that
Understandable.
we've met,
Okay,
and you have approval.
all right,
But the rest is up to you now.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries, no worries.
Hey, no problem.
Okay.
That's why it's
That's why,
here.
Right.
that's why the meetings are open.
Thank you very much. This is for our, this
Jay
is
made
our
a
copies of our
motion,
files.
and
But you need that.
Tom seconded.
Do you need it? If you do, I mean, because this is just a preliminary, it's,
Okay, if you can just give us a final copy at the end when you pull the permit.
yes,
Okay.
oh, I
Yep,
definitely
Yep,
will.
yep, yep.
Get the three
I just, they just told me to bring a
Yep,
preliminary.
yep, that's fine. Yep, yep.
Okay, all set?
Yeah.
Need the three.
Okay.
Thank you,
When you get
Did
that
you
vote
use
filled
the-
out.
Yes, yes.
Right, but Jay made a motion, you seconded it.
No, he seconded it. I,
All right, I said, you asked if there was any comments on it, and I made the comment.
Oh.
Okay,
okay.
thank you very much.
Just
I
gonna-
thought I said,
No, we didn't.
okay, we'll just make sure, all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, just to double check.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Okay.
Sure, David,
Yes, sir.
my name is Mike Powell.
Okay, yep.
Okay, next on the agenda, 15 Prospect Street, looking to tie in the water and sewer.
I want to do like a single family home.
Okay.
It's gonna be 26 by 50.
Mhm.
Right to the water department, after to the curb, the water,
Okay,
and it's gonna be speed level house, 26 by 50.
Now, that lot is the one up on the left-hand side, and that was
Right before you
owned
get
by
to
the
George
town
Street.
of Dudley.
Right.
by
Then Wesley
auction,
bought it, I
right?
believe.
Wesley
Wesley
bought it,
bought
yeah.
it.
And I buy from
Yeah,
him.
so that's a legal building lot for the
We
town
actually
of
gave
Dudley.
them
and we
permission to
sold
tie in the
water
water and
rights to
sewer.
it for 1 year,
Right.
and it's been well over 1 year.
But then they renewed it last year, though.
That's what he told me.
Yeah.
He did.
I don't know anything about that.
Sebastian came here and renewed it last year.
We never paid,
Huh?
we never paid.
Okay.
We checked. We went and checked with Rich.
I know we made a motion to approve it.
Right, but he never came and paid.
Okay.
The motion read that, I found the minutes.
Okay.
That one of the fees we passed, the permit fee, I think we,
Yeah, $350.
Mhm.
and then he had said he'd still have to pay the tie-in fee, and I have no record of the tie-in fee.
Okay, so he's still liable for tying fee?
Yes.
Which are you aware of?
Yes.
Okay, he's aware of it, okay.
So it'll be liable for sewer and water tie-in fee.
So it's
Where
gonna
does
be,
the sewer go there?
Huh?
Where does the sewer go by there?
right on
Yeah.
Prospect Street, yep. Yep,
Must pitch down towards West Main Street.
it does. Yep. Right? Yeah.
Either down Ellis Ave, down towards,
Progress, it comes out the backside,
Goes
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It
yeah,
could
yeah.
go either
Right by
way.
Marty's.
Manhole will tell you.
Yeah. But he's all set with us with water and sewer, so.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve water and sewer connection for 15 Prospect Street,
For a single-family home,
single-family home.
okay.
So you can come and pay the fees tomorrow?
We'll pull it.
I'll second
There's a
it.
motion made, second?
I'll second
Any
it.
discussion?
No, all set.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous?
Same thing, I won't have to man until the house foundation's in.
Okay.
Fill out the permits.
Did you fill out it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I can do you want?
No, you can bring,
I can come tomorrow and pay you the fees and everything.
Well, once the foundation's all in, everything's all set,
no
I
rush.
won't,
when you're-
I'll make sure everything's all paid up.
Yep.
And then I'll tap the main
All right,
and we'll
very
get the sewer done.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are
Have a good night.
you gonna need a letter from us saying that?
Yes.
Okay.
Just be a building permit.
Is
Yeah,
your-
for the yeah, for the permit, yeah.
Is your address there on the sign-in?
The my hub. Okay, no, I'll put it away now.
You guys have to see the- and that always happens, they don't have
Who?
their address
Yeah.
at the meeting.
He did ask me if he needed his physical address or the lot address. I told him physical mailing address would be
Oh.
preferable.
So I got like put
Yeah,
24 Tanner Road and Webster, Mass.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, instead of going down the list, he wants, this gentleman came in from 49 W Hill Road.
Yep.
We didn't have time to put him on the agenda.
Okay,
He did tell me, and that was my mistake.
no worries.
Sorry about that.
Table's yours, sir.
I have, I think, everything but the tie-in to the sewer. I have all the equipment installed. When they put the system in on Dudley Hill Road, they put the holding tank in my backyard. They ran the conduit out to the street.
Oh, it's a forced pump.
Yeah.
Yes,
It was a forced
this is the
pump.
last house right before the apartment house, the quarantine,
Yep.
So now I have to,
tie into town sewer.
yeah, tie in, and I gotta have somebody, well, you know, hire someone to break the connection to my septic tank and
Tie
and
it.
tie it to
So
the
he,
tank.
Tom, correct me if I'm right, when they put this in, the town waived all fees for the first year,
Yep,
and now he has to pay for the fees to
Yep.
tie into the sewer.
yep.
I believe he is tied, everything's in the streets all tied in, there is a curb stop, goes right to his tank, that's all he has to do, take it from the house, put it right into his tank, and he's done.
Okay,
So there's no ripping up the road or anything like that,
it's just paying X amount
Private
of dollars per
contract.
bedroom.
per bedroom, right? Excuse me?
I'm not sure if we didn't run the line from the street to the tank.
My whole side yard was tore up.
Okay,
I saw it go in.
okay.
That was the responsibility of the site contractor to,
Yeah, that was something extra because we were just putting the tank in. But, I mean, that's fine, it's there.
boy, you know, that's a good question. We did Beth's house there several years ago, right up the street, put the pump in the front yard.
That was a long time ago.
And did you dig to the street at that time?
Yeah, Tom, up at the Four Corners?
No, a little bit further down, it's got the brick front, brick facade.
Oh, yeah, okay, yep, yep,
You know,
I think we did go into the street.
I don't know if the site contractor was responsible to go from the street. But you say it was done, huh?
Yeah, it was a black plastic pipe, flexible pipe.
Inch and a quarter.
Inch of water.
Inch and a quarter. And I had sent Michael up there, and he said there is a curb stop in his line for that, because it's a forced main.
I wasn't aware that we did that, but that's a good thing then.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
My only concern would be if the pump's been sitting there, right,
Yes.
since then?
Yeah.
Whether, hopefully it still works.
Yeah, I'll check it out before you tie your house into it.
Okay.
Make sure everything runs fine before you tie your house into it.
Okay.
So he has to fill out a permit
Yep.
for the number of bedrooms he has.
Yeah, and it's what, $1,200 a bedroom? To tie in?
Let's see.
I believe.
Well, 1,800 for one
1,800.
bedroom,
Okay.
24 for,
So how many bedroom house do you have?
3.
So it'd be $3,600 for a tie-in fee.
Okay.
And that would be, yep. Plus,
Bed-
is there a meter associated with this, or is there already a meter? There's
He already has town water.
Okay, town water meter, okay.
You know, the curb stop is there because after that, it's a pressurized main.
Right, that's
So
why.
the $1 million question is, did they go from the curb stop to the tank?
Right, so whoever the contractor he gets, he should just dig up at that curb. Well, once you put the pump in, fill that tank up with water, and start pumping it, open up that curb stop, if it goes in, you know you're tied right in, without digging up the front lawn.
The curb stop would have been there, part of the installation process for the pressurized main,
Yeah.
so it
You're
doesn't
saying-
come back.
You're saying they did from the curb all the way to the tank?
All the way to the tank, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
So if not, then you'll have to come up with the $2,400 for a new service connection fee, if it's not tied in.
In addition to the
3,600, yeah, yeah.
does that mean you're tapping into the main?
Yeah, more or less,
Tap into
yeah.
the main, yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Hopefully it's there.
Yeah,
I
we
would-
should probably go vote,
Like I
right?
said, I would have that pump checked out before you tie it in.
All right.
We'll work with you.
Yeah.
You know, when you're ready to do it, we'll work with you, make sure it's running all right.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever contractor you get to do that job, we'll work with them too.
Is there a list of
Yeah,
contractors?
I do have a list of
Okay.
people who do that have been doing it.
Preferred contractors, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And they are insured through the town, they have insurance with the town and all that. So if they do any damage, everything's good. So they've been doing this for years.
All right.
So we'll drop that out at your house tomorrow then.
All right, thanks, John.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Michael Leonard.
Okay, I make a motion to give Mr. Michael Leonard approval to tie into town sewer,
49 W.
utilizing an existing pump that's on his property.
A second.
Motion made, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Yeah, you don't want, this way you don't have to worry about your leach field or septic system failing now.
Right.
Right.
You know?
Well, plus, if I want to sell it.
Well, if you want to sell the house. That much
Yeah.
more. Yeah, if you want to sell the house, get it done now. Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet.
Okay. Fifth on the agenda, Department of Revenue and Town Council for Stevens Mill project update.
I'd like to ask the board to bypass this.
Defer.
line
Okay.
For another meeting.
Okay. Mr. Meehan, Water and Sewer Superintendent.
Okay, I have a question for the board. This is the first time I ever seen this. Since I took over the sewer department, if somebody's putting an addition on a house and you put a bedroom and a bathroom, do I charge them $1,800 for another bedroom and bathroom to tie into town? They're already tied into town sewer, they're putting an addition on the house, do I charge them for that?
No.
Okay,
Not usually we don't.
okay, I didn't think, I just want to make sure that we don't charge them for water, we just make sure there's not, you know.
A laundromat going in more or less.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But okay, I just want to make sure, I never,
Because you don't know if they're just doing it for more space instead of more people.
right.
You know, they could have two people living in one bedroom and they want to put another bedroom in.
Mhm.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
see.
question, I didn't know if I was supposed to start charging them $1,800 if they put an additional bedroom on.
Okay, so any addition is void,
Right, void,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, because they're already accustomed, they're already
Right.
online.
Very good, thank you. All right, just go over quickly with Mark Devine on the Mill Street project. Everything's been in the, he already advertised in the Central Register and in the Telegram, he's on the job. Bids will be opening at 2 o'clock here at the Town Hall on the 19th. Mark will be here, open up the bids, and just like everything else, we open up the bids, he'll,
We'll have to post that as a meeting,
Okay,
Yep.
because
yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a majority of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we already reserved the room already.
Yeah, so that has to be posted.
So then Mark will take that back home with all, and check out the contractors. We have the meeting on the 23rd for the town meeting to approve the money. If everything goes right, on the 25th, we're gonna award the bid. It'll be a 10-minute meeting here. It's at your discretion on what
Special
time.
meeting.
That's all we're gonna do is just award the bid. After we award the bid, the contractor has 10 days to sign it, and after he signs it, he has 10 days to start the job. So that'll bring us right in the middle of June, towards the end of June, so everything's good. So that's where we are right now. It's, I said, he's all finishing up all the maps and the drawings, and he's getting all the books together. So everything's going as scheduled.
I've already getting phone calls. I've had at least 3 phone calls today.
You have, the contractor's already seen it?
It was in the central registry
Yeah, in the
already.
central, yeah, it's already,
It'll be in the telegram
This weekend.
Thursday.
so you're already getting an interest.
Yeah.
And we spoke about it, you sent your letter to the selectmen to
Yep.
let them know about the other articles.
That was
what's going
brought
to
up
take
last
place.
night at the selectmen's meeting. They had it on the warrant, and they brought about the water and sewer department, and said, yes, we received a letter from the water and sewer department explaining the articles, they're all set. So everything's to go.
Okay.
All right, okay, this is what we did in the water, on the water side last month. We finished flushing all the hydrants, we marked out the water, sewer main, and drainage on Mill Street and Pine Street, and also got the depths, so Mark could put it all onto his map. We read water meters, and we're working on the meter repair list. We tapped the water main at 22 Mill Road, and ran the service to his lot, he's all tied in, meter's done, everything's all set. We had a main break Friday night at 39 Mason Road again. So, and that's for the water side. On the sewer side, we put in a 2-foot manhole riser at the bottom of Sandra Lane. It was buried that deep. We couldn't believe it. So we got a 2-foot riser and put it on, so now it's flush right up with the banking. A new soft start was installed on Tanyard Road, so now both motors are running.
Okay.
They led well meters and they also led water meters. They helped us mark out Mill Street, the sewer main, and some of the services that didn't have diagrams, we ran the camera down the main and we found them. So everything was marked out, so everything's working well together with the group, and we're doing very well.
Excellent.
That's all I have.
Any other business or discussion?
Just a question, do we ever get from the town about the indirect cost, a breakdown? And it was,
They're not budgeting on that, right?
when
No, I see that.
we remember, we brought it up about how they want it for the new fiscal year, which we're seeing it's amazingly high for indirect.
Were they supposed
water
to
and
ask for the
sewer.
spreadsheet? Is that what I was supposed to
Yes.
ask for?
Yeah.
Oh.
I forgot about it too.
forgot.
I forgot about it too. Yeah, you did, last meeting, you did ask for it.
Some kind
And
of
how they come up
breakdowns,
with, come up with
how they
the
achieve
price.
those numbers.
Right, you're right, Tom, you did ask for it.
I thought, didn't he show it to Dan when you guys met with him?
Yes, and Tom and the rest of the board would like to see it.
Okay, oh, so Dan didn't have a copy of it at the meeting?
No.
Okay.
It's a big chunk. Big chunky operation.
That's the number, yeah, you ain't kidding.
What was that number?
135 total.
Combined.
64 water, 71 sewer.
The only reason there's a difference in the water, we pick it over the years for fire protection.
Right.
I'll get it, I'll ask him tomorrow, as soon as I get it, I'll send it out.
Okay, then can you send it to my house?
As soon as you get a copy, I'll drop it off at your
Okay,
house.
if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Any other discussion?
You're up to speed, John, on all your repair parts, in case we get a few more?
Oh, just one
Nasty
stock, just
surprises.
like stocked up the other day,
Yeah, okay.
after Friday.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I mean, yeah.
make sure we got plenty of pipes, high max couplings, and we're good to go again for another.
Right.
I just to let you guys know that, right now, I'm about $35,000 over the sewer budget, but with the money that we're saving with Louis and the insurance from last time with the town, that he was so far off, I think we're gonna be all right.
You'll have a balanced budget by the
Yeah, we'll make our bottom line,
Okay.
but our operations is way over.
Nothing else, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion made,
Second.
Motion made, second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Oh,
Meeting adjourned
record
at
time.
6:56.
I like those games.
Yeah, well, last month